Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk. Let's get wrenching.
One of the no less legendary power units of the domestic automotive industry is considered the VAZ 21099 engine. It was produced in several modifications and on the expanses of different countries, such as the USSR, Russia, and even Ukraine. The history of this motor is quite extensive, but with the end of the old era of the domestic car industry, the plant VAZ decided to abandon the production of the engine on the VAZ 21099. Technical characteristics. The 21099 engine was executed in several interpretations, carburetor and injector. So, with the emergence of new innovations in the car industry was a different volume of the engine. So, it is worth considering, separately, the technical characteristics for each motor. Photo advertisement VAZ 21099. The beginning of the 90s. Gasoline, possibility to install HBO, 1.3 liters, 1,299 centimeters cube, 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers of mileage gasoline, possibility to install HBO, 1.5 liters, 1,499 cubic centimeters, gasoline, possibility to install HBO, 1.5 liters, 1,499 cubic centimeters, 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Thus, we can see that the engine power has not increased significantly during the period of development and introduction into mass operation. But stability is also good. VAZ 21099 engine is considered one of the simplest and most reliable from the whole series of 2108 to 21099 engines. Maintenance of power units. Maintenance of the engine, in this case, does not depend on its volume and power, since the design features of the carburetor and injector are not particularly different, except for the injection system. So, let's consider the order of maintenance of the power unit 21099. Device and design of the engine VAZ 21099. Since the engine ceased to be produced in 2011, the technical scheme will be given for the power unit, which was overhauled. Maintenance. 1. It is carried out after 1,000 km of mileage. According to the recommendations in this service, it is worth changing the oil filter and lubrication of the power unit. Maintenance. 2. It is carried out at 10,000 km. Here not only lubricating elements are replaced, but also the fuel filter. 2. 3. After 20,000 km of mileage, it is necessary to adjust the valves, replace all filters that are available, as well as to carry out engine diagnostics for leaks. Also, it is recommended to measure the compression and adjust the valves. Maintenance. 4. In this maintenance, the elements of the timing mechanism, water pump, clutch are checked. Also, in addition to the standard procedure of oil and filter replacement, the valve cover gasket is also changed. This maintenance is done at a mileage of 30,000 kilometers. Subsequent maintenance is carried out according to the scheme 2 to 5 of the technical card described below. Do not forget that untimely maintenance of the power unit can increase the wear of internal elements, as well as reduce the life of the motor. Overhaul of the 21099 motor. Timely repair and replacement of the timing mechanism will save the owner from unpleasant consequences. Since the design features of the car are quite light, and the engine is simple, most motorists carry out the repair of the 21099 engine with their own hands, which significantly saves money and travel time to the car service. Another fairly frequent problem for this type of powertrain is the water pump. The unreliability of this element fails motorists on the road. Therefore, it is recommended either to carry a spare part, or to install a sports version. Usually motorists are inclined to the second. On the injector type, the motor can face the problem of frequent failure of engine sensors. This indicator is often associated with wiring or directly with the electronic engine control unit itself. So, in many cases, a reflashing can help fix the problem. After 250,000 kilometers of mileage, the 21099 engine will need a major overhaul. Since they are mostly equipped with 2108 cylinder blocks, there should be no problems with boring and repair. Although, recently, many motorists have begun to use contract engines, as power units are less and less suitable for repair. Cylinder head repair. Blown valves. Tuning and refining. As for external mechanical modifications, the carburetor is usually rebuilt, in which the jets are changed, and also the repair kit is changed. Not many motorists risk putting on 21099 mono-injector, since it does not take root well and requires replacement of the block head. Still, with mechanical external refinement, a sports or filter with zero resistance is installed. Thus, it should be understood that the modification should be subject to modification and carburetor, usually changed to an improved one, or the throttle is changed, for the injector engine. Modification of the motor VAZ 21099. Of course, there were attempts to increase power, to install a compressor on the engine. In the case of the carburetor engine put from the MTZ tractor. In this case, if everything is done correctly, the experiment is successful. But on the injector motor, this procedure is prohibited, because the engine simply burns from high pressure. Conclusion. In conclusion, the VAZ 21099 engine stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of a series that has captured the hearts of automotive enthusiasts for decades. Its blend of reliability, performance, and innovative engineering continues to resonate with drivers around the world. As we look to the future, the spirit of the VAZ 21099 lives on, reminding us of the rich history and the evolution of automotive design. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the remarkable story of the VAZ 21099 engine.